Hello, everybody. Welcome to Game 3 between New York and North Carolina in a wild card series. Connie Mack League, the World Baseball Association. Long time absent. I'm glad to be back. The Yankees took two games at home. Over North Carolina have a 2-0 series lead, have a chance to end the series today. And they're going to have Warren Spahn, who's won 22-3 over the course of the regular season, off against the face against left-hander Madison Bumgarner, 11-11, with a 3.88 ERA. So you have the starting lineups here. Wee Willie Keeler, then Edgar Martinez batting second, Alex Rodriguez batting third, Lou Gehrig batting fourth, Carl Yastrzemski, who's hit a couple home runs in this series, batting fifth, Joe Torre sixth, Eddie Collins in the seventh slot, Andy Van Slyke batting eighth here. For North Carolina, you got Luke Appling leading off, followed by Mark Grace second, Josh Hamilton batting third, Ryan Zimmerman cleanup, Edith Slaughter batting fifth, Smokey Burgess batting sixth, Cedric Mullins center field batting seventh, Brian Roberts eighth, and you got the pitcher, of course, and we're going to get this game underway. And of course, like with the few months I've been off, maybe a few details have been left off, but we'll try to figure this out as we go along. So we have here like 66 degrees, clear skies, wind blowing to left to right, and pretty big crowd here. We'll see what's going to happen, and we'll take it from there. Um, it looks like New York should win this game, given the fact the pitcher they have and the offense they have. But North Carolina is playing at home. So we'll load this game up. We'll see what's going to happen. I mean, look, if you look at New York, and they've gotten offense from all the right players here. I mean, maybe Edgar Martinez may be struggling a bit, but everybody else has been pretty much have gotten hits here and there. I mean, Lou Gehrig 2 for 5 game one, 4 for 4 game two, three doubles and a homer. So I mean, he's done his job. A-Rod is 2 for 7 in this year, but he scored 3 times. Yastrzemski's hit 2 home runs. And events like clutch base clearing doubles sort of break the game wide open in game one. Here we go. So Madison Bumgarner getting the call here. At Keeler, Martinez, and Rodriguez coming up in the first. Keeler's 5 for 10 in this series with 2 RBIs. And let's get this game going. Look at the entire diamond, setting the game up here. Madison's allowed 22 home runs and 202 innings of work. Keeler with a drive to center. And he got it. Nice play by Mullins to get the first out. Ball's well hit, though. The idea that Bumgarner, a left-hander coming in here, you're going to try to maybe neutralize Gehrig, Yastrzemski, Collins, and Van Slyke are all lefties and keep Keel off the bases. Edgar Martinez, though, who does fairly well against lefties, he might be a dangerous proposition. A-Rod the same here. The 1-2. There's a drive to center. Once again, Cedric Mullins coming in. And there's two down. A-Rod, 2 for 7 this series. He scored 3 times. 1-2. Swung on a miss. Pitch that was a little bit high and in. So strikeout, that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors for New York. Here comes Appling, Grace, and Hamilton. 2 for 8 for Luke Appling in this series. The 2-1. Batter's batted just 239 against Spahn. There's a ground ball to Rodriguez, a strong throw to first. 6-3 put out. And there's out number 1. So a couple lefties faring here. And again, here you got Grace and Hamilton and Slaughter and Burgess. They're gonna so it'll be up the right-handed batters to make a difference here. 0 for 7 for Mark Ray so far in this series. The 1-2. Here's a drive hit the other way and a nice catch by Yastrzemski left for the second out. Great play. 3 for 8 with an RBI for Hamilton this series. The 3-2. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Nice fastball to end the inning. On to the second. Usually, if the pitchers are up on a starting well, they'll get through the first um, 9 batters, and then maybe the offenses might ignite. 6 for 9 with a home run and 5 runs for Lou Gehrig. Uh, their best hitter so far. 3-2. Drives at the center, but again, right to Mullins. So either the balls are being hit, or if they're being thrown inside the hitters or away from the sweet spot, and they're just hitting him straight to Mullins. That's 3 putouts for him. There's the first out. Yastrzemski's 2 for 8, but as a result of 2 home runs and 4 RBIs on each of his 2 hits. There's a drive to center. This one falls in for a base hit. It's the first hit of the game. Joe Torre, 3 for 7, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. The 2-2 to him. Here's a drive. There's another base hit. First and second now with 1 down. And he calls 2 for 8, has driven in 2 runs. Good contact hitter. Not a candidate to strike out here. The 1-0. Ground ball second. Well, throw to second for the force out. There's out number 2. Craig Biggio will come on in to replace Andy Van Slyke. There's an unorthodox move. And Biggio comes in. Is that due to injury, or is it he's just trying to be aggressive? Who knows? Let's see what happens here. The 1-2. Here's a drive to center, and this will be caught by Mullins. Ends the inning. Biggio pinch hitting 0 for 1 here. Nothing across despite a runner at first and third. So Zimmerman struggling 0 for 8 in the first 2 games, and he struck out 3 times. The 2-1. Ground ball to third. Martinez throws the first. Garrett gets it. There's the first out. So 0 for 9 here. They're going to need him. Slaughter's hit the ball well. 2 for 6 with an RBI. The 2-1. Weak pop up to Martinez. There's a second out. So Spahn's pitches are moving very well. He's spotting him very well. Smokey Burgess is 3 for 7 this series. With a couple of RBIs, the 3-2. Struck him out. High fastball, that'll end it. Nothing across here. And they're going to have the pitcher come up, but then the top of the order. Here's the pitch to Spahn, the 0-1. Here's a drive. There's a base hit. Massive Bumgarner all of a sudden got hit last time up. 2 straight base hits. Ball was well hit by Biggio. That was caught by Mullins. Now another hard hit ball, so maybe he's sign of bad things to come. We'll see what happens here. Keeler, 0 for 1 his last time up. There's a ground ball to the pitcher on the second for 1. I'll be a force out, but Keeler represents a base stealing threat here. He's a good candidate. He's still second here. Edgar Martinez, 0 for 1. Over second, not in time. There is no throw, actually. And a steal by Keeler. Here's Edgar Martinez. A 1-2. Drive to center as a base hit, and a run will score. Martinez going to second on throw. Not a wise move here. Edgar Martinez delivers an RBI single. for the 1-0 lead. Alex Rodriguez 0 for 1. There's the 0-2. There's a drive the other way. That'll be extra bases. That'll make it 2-0. And an RBI triple. And a 2-0 lead. Just like that. Lou Gehrig. With Canada walking, maybe? It's a line drive. There's a base hit. And just like that, it's 3-0. And looks like this game is quickly moving away from North Carolina very quickly. And either they see somebody on the mound, they might change somebody. Yastrzemski, there's still one down, though. Single up the middle by Yastrzemski to sort of start this thing off, the 0-1. Drives it to center. There's another base hit. Gehrig running on a play. He goes to third. First and third, one down. Joe Torre, 2 to third inning, 7 hits given up by Bumgarner here. The 1-0. Weak pop up. I'll go to Zerber. There's a second out. That was a big one. They need that out here. Collins had a ground ball the last time up, the 3-2. Ground ball right to second. Not in time. It's an oh, they get him. Oh, they do get him. But not before New York scores 3. They've taken a commanding 3-0 lead. North Carolina has a lot of work to do here. Mullins, Roberts, and then Bumgarner. Mullins is 0 for 6, despite his good play in center field. Ground ball to second. Collins picks it up, throws the first at Gehrig. Routine play, there's the first out. Roberts is 2 for 7 this series with 1 RBI. A 1-1. Drives it to center. There's a base hit. There's the first hit of the ball game. And they're going to take out Madison Bumgarner, who pitches 3 innings. Gets a 3 earned runs. J.R. Hart to come on in for a pinch hit. He's caught a pitch hit twice, struck out the first time up in game 1. Hit a ground ball out for out number 2 for the second to his second appearance in game 2. It was a throw to second. He got him. Roberts trying to steal, and down he goes. Drives at the center as a base hit. And an ill-advised move by J.R. Hart. 2 down, 1 man on. Appling's 0 for 1. A 1-2. Swung on a miss on a change to end the inning. Jim Rowland, who has pitched 2 2/3 innings in game 1, giving up 2 earned runs. We'll take a look here for just one moment at the box score so far. Look at the stat line of 3 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout, no home runs, but just a regrettable outing here. But you could see that there were signs here that it wasn't going to go well after the second inning. He started to get hit pretty quickly and lost whatever command he had. Billy Herman out playing right field. Keeler playing in center. And Herman got a pinch hit in game 1. There you go. Billy Herman, a very good hitter. And another lefty up here. There's a drive, there's a base hit the other way. And Herman just keep on rolling the hits here. Warren Spahn, good candidate, maybe bunt him over. He does get the bunt. No. Popped it right to the pitcher, through to first for the double play. Keeler now at center. 0 for 2 today. There's a 2-0. Good candidate slap the ball here. There's a weak ground ball to second. However, Roberts throws a strong throw to first out in the inning. So, despite a bad start, with B. Herman's single, a double play, and ground ball second end of the inning. Here is Grace, then Hamilton, then Zimmerman. Grace, ground ball base hit up the middle, and a leadoff man is on. Hamilton, ground ball too short. He'll fire the first. There's your first out of the inning. Grace now at second. Zimmerman 0 for 9 has a run in scoring position. Did hit a ground ball to short. There's a drive to center. There's a base hit. His first hit of the series, and I'll drive and run to make it 3-1. So Zimmerman finally comes through with an RBI single. Enos Slaughter 0 for 1, 3-2. And he walks him. First and second. So far, Burgess 0 for 1 today, 3 for 8 on the series. First and second, a good contact hitter. The 1-2. Drives it. Nice catch by Yastrzemski. Sprints over and makes that play. Ball's well hit, too. And made sure he ended up ball and fall in. Mullins looking for his first hit of the series. Lines it. There's a base hit. A throw by Herman's on in time. And just like that, Cedric Mullins with an RBI single. And before you know it, it is now 3-2. First and second, Brian Roberts, who singled his last time up. 3-2. Ground ball second. Not in time. Infield hit here. And in comes Corey Seager. Sorollin is gone. Corey Seager will make his first appearance of the postseason. Bases loaded. Left-handed batter, though. A 1-1. Ground ball to first, but it's picked up by Garrett. That'll end the inning, but not before they score two. Oh, top of the fifth now, and Zach Littell to make. See what Zach Littell can do here. Last in game two, 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and he surrendered a homer. So we can have a better outing this time. The 1-0 to Edgar Martinez. Ground ball to short. Nice throw there by Applet, but great range, especially for the first out. 1 of 2 with an RBI triple for A-Rod, the 1-2. Swung on a miss, got him on a slider. Up number 2, Gehrig, 1 for 2, 1 RBI. The 1-0, the ever dangerous Gehrig, drives it to center. This is going to be playable for Mullins, his fifth put out in a 1-2-3 inning. And North Carolina, a bit of momentum here going to the bottom of the fifth. Down by a run with the top of the order coming up, Appling, Grace, and Hamilton. Spahn looking to sort of settle things down again after being a rough Fourth and end zone. Base hit the other way. And Appling's on. Mark Grace. 3-2. Weak pop-up. Tedgar Martinez. He makes the play and is out number one. A big out here. Josh Hamilton over 2. The 0-1. Lines it the other way. That's a base hit. Took a pitch the other way. And he's on. It's first and second, one down for Ryan Zimmerman, who drove in a run in his last at bat. The 3-1. And he walks him. Bases loaded again. This time one down. And you got a hitter that makes very good contact. Here's Slaughter. The 1-2. Ground ball to one. Not in time to get the runner first. It's still bases loaded with 2 down. And here comes Smokey Burgess. Not a candidate to strike somebody who's going to make contact somewhere. But now the defense could play medium in. Here's a pitch, the 0-2. Lines it. Base hit. A 1-run scores, 2-run score. And before you know it, North Carolina has now taken a 4-3 lead. They have now taken a 4-3 lead. Zach Littell. So Bumgarner is off the hook. And now Spahn is. Here's Cedric Mullins, first and second. Single in a run last time up, a 3-1. And he walks him. Roberts has had 2 singles today. Single up the middle, first hit of the game, and then an infield squibber that nobody could get to. The 1-2 lines it right to Garrett, who steps on the bag to end the inning. 2 more runs for North Carolina, and they're out 4-3. Zach Littell with a second inning of work. Faces Stremski, Torian Collins. The 3-2. The Yaz is a line drive and a base hit to right. There's the second hit of the game. Joe Torre, 1 for 2 today. 4 for 9 in the series. Rob has a base hit to left. 2 hard hit balls. First and second, nobody out. And Collins, the 2-0. Lines it. There's another base hit. The bases are loaded, nobody out. 3 hits and singles in a row. Billy Herman, who singled his last time up, the 1-0. And blocked by Burgess is 2-0. And good fastball count here. 3-0. Ground ball, they'll throw to 1. They'll throw to home to pick up the out. Bases loaded still. They're going to take out Warren Spahn. Kenny Singleton will come on and pinch hit. And a wild pitch. I'll score a run. A wild pitch here. Scores in a run. And the game's tied. Just unfortunate he got to give up a pitch like that. Tie game here. That's second and third. The 2-2 to Singleton. Drives it to left. This is playable. Hamilton, not in time. They're going to score and run. So sack fly RBI. Look at who scored here. Eddie Collins. So it's 5-4 now. And the New Yorkmen may wait a little time to go out there and make a statement after being down a run. There's a drive to center. This will be played. That'll end it. But they score another couple of runs. You're now taking a 5-4 lead. Warren Spahn did not take a look at the stat line for Warren Spahn here. Spahn pitches 5 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, 4 and 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. And he is the pitcher of record as Frank DePino. Otis Nixon to come on in for pinch hit here. Out goes Zach Littell. The 1-0. Here's a drive. He ripped it, but it's caught by Yastrzemski for the first out. 1 down. The 0-2. Tapling. Struck him out. Nice fastball. Pitch to Grace. Drives it the other way. Yastrzemski another play in a 1-2-3 inning. Darren Holmes to come on in. He pitched a clean inning in game one and pitched an inning in a third, both giving up no runs in game two. Zach Littell, 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. You got Martinez, Rodriguez, and Gehrig. The 1-2. Tedgar Martinez, 5-2 in the season, 3.72 ERA for Holmes. Ground ball to second, throw to first. Nice routine play here. Good sign they keep the ball down the ground. Here's A-Rod, the 2-2. There's a drive to right, but this will be played for Slaughter, and that's his first put out of the game for out number 2. Gehrig is 1 of 3, 1 RBI. He's 7 of 12 in this series. The 3-2 to Gehrig. There's a drive to center, and it's Cedric Mull with a 7 put out of the game for out number 3. So nothing new for New York. They're still up by 1. Bottom of the 7th with Hamilton, Zimmerman, and Slaughter coming up. Second inning order for Frank DePino. The 0-2. And he hit him. Here's Zimmerman, 1 of 2 today. Ground ball down the line. It's a base hit. On his way to second is Zimmerman. He nails a double. And that may be a play that Martinez should have had here. It's now second and third. Second and third, nobody out. And in comes Slaughter. 0 for 2 today, but looking to do some damage here. The 1-1. Ground ball to second. Nobody moves. The runner will ball be thrown to first. Big out. Burgess, a 1 for 3 and drove in 2 runs. Base up the opposite field. Ground ball to second. Holds the runners again. 4-3 put out on number 2. Cedric Mullins singled his second time up and drove in a run for the game's first run. Wild pitch, nobody moves. 2-0. Lines it. There's a base hit. This will tie the game. Not only that, it'll give them the lead. There you go. Cedric Mullins with a 2-run single has now made it 6-5 North Carolina. Brian Roberts to come on in. Week played area of the Pino, and Roberts is out finally, but they score 2 more runs. They've now taken a 6-5 lead, and it's on the 8th inning. Darren Holmes, look at the situation here. Frank DePino, with a blown save. Darren Holmes, another strong outing, a clean inning. Bobby Parnell to come in as a setup man. Corey Seager now playing third base. Brandon Phillips coming in here to in the cleanup batting at second base. Seager at third. Rick Farrell. So they made some changes here. Yastrzemski, Torrey, and Collins to come up here. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Nice big fastball for the first out. Torrey, 2 for 3. This ball in the 2-2. Swung on and miss. Another beautiful fastball. Collins, a 1-0. Ground ball to short. Applings, plants, throws, gets him. 1, 2, 3 inning. Here comes Rick Farrell. The face off against Dylan Betances. Take a look at the stat line for Frank DePino. 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. No walks, 1 strikeout, and he does have a blown save to his record. See what Betances can do. Well, the only thing he could do really is just keep this game at 6-5. Burrell, Appling, and Grace to come up. Ball to short. A-Rod throws it first. He gets him. There's your first out. And they pretty much use everybody in the series at least once. Get these guys some playing time, some meaningful playing time, especially the 2-2 drives it to center. This will be played by Van Slyke, and there's a second out of the inning. Mark Grace lines it the other way. There's a base hit. Here's Hamilton. Drives it. There's another base hit. First and second. And Grace running a 30 makes it. Here's Brandon Phillips. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Struck him out. Oh, the top of the ninth now. It'll be Herman, then a pinch hitter, Betances, and then Keeler. Parnell. 1 inning and 2 strikeouts. And we'll see what Greg Holland can do here with Billy Herman was 1 for 2 today. The 0-1. 38 saves this year. Ground ball to short. Fires and got him. First out. Hank Greenberg come on in for the pinch hit session. This is Greenberg's first pinch hit of the series. The 0-1. Ground ball's a base hit. Ball's well hit. And a man on. Keeler 0 for 4 today. The 1-2. Ground ball to short. Second for 1. There's a force play. But Keeler will wind up being second base at first base. And once again, a good candidate to steal, but good option for Holland to keep Keeler at bay. Rodriguez is, Edgar Martinez, 104 with an RBI today. The 3-2 swung on and miss. Beautiful 99-mile-an-hour fastball. And a big win here for the Knights as they prevail 6-5 to stave off elimination and make this series 2-1. Just a well-played game here. I didn't quit. They were down early. They scored 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. Yankees come back to make it 5-4. Carolina comes right back again, and they prevail. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. North Carolina, 6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors. The winning pitcher is Darren Holmes. Picks up the win in relief. Bobby Parnell with the hold, and a save for Greg Holland, who, despite giving up that hit, Greenberg did the job and prevailed here. Tough loss for Frank DePino, goes 0-1. Pitched a very good first inning, but just had a bit of an issue here. in the second. It might have been a good idea to maybe put another reliever. Probably would have been a better choice. Darren Holmes picks up the win for North Carolina, making a 2-1 series lead. And they're going to need another good performance by their offense. The only thing I'd be worried about North Carolina, they gave up 5 runs, so they gave up 10 in the first game, 9 in the second. They've given up 5 in the third. North Carolina, his offense exploded this time. They were able to score 2 runs and 4, and I scored 6. So there's a bit of worry and a concern with their pitch because their starting pitcher has been lit up for sure. But they prevail. They stave off elimination, and they live to fight another day. So good to get this game out of the way. Good to be back. And we'll take a look and see what the other series will hold. There's Massachusetts and Georgia, in which both of those two that series is tied up in 1. And most likely that'll be the game we'll be doing next a little bit later in the day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. You could follow us on the World Baseball Association page on YouTube. I wish everybody a pleasant day and take care. And until next time.